All right, we're live finally. We've got some issues right now with trying to do Discord video so that you can see all these pretty faces, but we will attempt to do this as we're going because we're running a little late. So we're live for session 2 of our Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and going around the board, we got Stan the DM, we got Ginger Beard, also known as Nico. We've got Zenobia, who hopefully will. There we go. We got Vittorio that's playing Tree Chaser. We have the man known as Bush Lobster, aka Lobster Bush, and we have Zanvin, Zemon. All right, and I will, as you can see, we've got some blanks in our feed, and I will get those working as we go. So take it away, DM. Besides checking with the feed, um, I am I'm kind of looking around the room and kind of listening to make sure that there's no one else around. So, ooh, that sucked. Okay. Okay. So I kind of slap Zenobia on the chest and I go, maybe it's not so wise to be so loud in this warehouse as I'm being kind of loud myself. So did my action happen before his? Okay. Gotcha. I think one of your kids died. Sounds like it. So we're So the rest of us, what are we doing? Are are we hiding? Or are we going with them? I'm staying up. Staying up. Please don't be Jack Sparrow. Okay. That was close. We like that. Not my character, but you know. So is all of our party downstairs? All 450 pounds of me starts stomping down the stairs. I'm glad he said dog, because if he wouldn't have said dog, I wouldn't have known what was going on. Yeah, that's not good. All right, since our DM is gone, we're just talking amongst each other. Whoa. Yep. You stuck it right in your big toe. So we have no information about this yellow signs. What was the other thing they said? They said yellow signs to Xanthar, and then they said something else. Yeah. I have no more spell slots. Whoa. Okay. Well, if we don't take a long rest, I can't do my heal, but the dragon, oh, not that one. So everyone but Zanvin can go. I I can go to my church for to rest, but I probably can't take everyone to my church to rest because it's kind of a lot. Awesome. Nice. Can I? I'm looking around the room to see if there's anybody that's kind of off to themselves and looking like they're not enjoying themselves. Let's roll. Zanvin. I think we. Maka's gonna go to the potion hut or whatever, and look at the prices. 50, and I think I'm at like 30. So, unless that's not updated, we're just super poor. Um, oh, okay. So I um, I kind of throw up my hands and realize that I can't afford anything there, and kind of look around. Is there an armor shop, like a bait, like not a magic armor, but a regular armor shop? Okay, okay, okay. Is with the amount of money that I have, is it pointless to go to? Okay, It's not made of gold. Oh. I do. Not proficiency, sorry. I did not take that, my bad. I changed it up. Should have done that. Yeah, I'm a +3 too. Uh, uh, I'll buy one of them. Hmm. We could do that instead of the healer kit. So I don't think mine came with a. Oh, you do? Okay. I got 0 money now, so someone's going to have to lend me a torch, or I'm going to have to stand next to you. Oh, I can cast light. Yes. Doesn't one of our sounds good. Um, I'll do it. Maka. Okay. Let us charge the sewers. Let me put a light. Let me do my light cantrip on my shield. Oh crap. smells funny, but we made it. What are you saying? We try. I should probably do this the same way y'all are doing this. Yes. You're doing great. It's a very quiet sewer. This is when Maka like looks around and goes, "I thought there'd be someone in this sewer." I mean, usually we see people when we go places. You don't know what family I came from. Tortles. You insensitive punk. Cenobius just splashing around. This segment's brought to you by Rowan's Creek. When you're up a creek without a paddle, just keep drinking. If you're watching, if you're one of the 4 people watching right now, give me a call. Can I check to see if I know what it is? Okay. That is cool. Wow. 3 of us got the same number. We'll get this thing figured out. You click on the little avatar. He sounds intelligent. So it's like a mom eye raise, like, oh crap, we're in trouble. Yeah. What did you do? It, oh, okay. Whoa. I think your kid's bleeding. Who's our meat? We don't have a tank. I have good AC, so that's okay. Bird dude. Harvey Birdman. Yeah. I feel it. I've got jazz hands in the corner now. Yes. Yep. Oh yeah. Cut down on the roids. All right, let's see. Maka. Oh, that's right. Okay. So I'm gonna. It's impressive. Let me. If I send a spell, it's gonna hit Nico, isn't it? Or can I get around him? Okay, sweet. So let me. I got a speed of 30. So let me charge in here. Pa, 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 pa. What's this green thing? And the illusion is what? Oh, so he thinks someone else is there. Okay. Okay. So I'd rather not break it, but I do want to at least be in the way in case he charges through there. Okay. All right. I'm going to chill right on the other side of the illusion. And then I'm going to shoot Toll the Dead at his face. Or, yeah, I'll shoot Toll the Dead at him, at one of his tentacles, I guess. Okay. And then I get a buff on the. Okay. Okay. And no. Crap. That hurt. Is that a... Oh, it's for the knights. Yeah, DM should be able to. The circle with the ruler, you click on that. I missed.
A total dick. And then, because there is somebody in melee of him, he's going to do a bite attack on Nico.
D. Got him.
Does 16 hit your armor class? Nico?
Bueller.
What'd you say, 16?
Yeah, does that hit your armor class?
No, I'm 18.
Got him.
Comes down at you, but you deflect his bite with your sword.
Like a bouse.
Like a mouse.
Step is Zanvin.
Just ask Deborah.
How's he looking right now? Is he still looking decent, or does he look like he's on his last leg?
He looks like a sewer dwelling floating monster. You're not terribly familiar with this type of beast to be able to tell one way or the other.
Okay. All right, stand by. I don't really want to use my spells on this guy because I'm sure I'm going to need them.
Then use some cantrips. Do you have any attack?
I do. Yeah, I've got one that I'm about to do. I want to do Vicious Mockery. I keep thinking it says monkey.
Go ahead and roll. Oh wait,
I was going to click it. Okay, calm down, robot.
Save.
I have no idea what you just said.
Go ahead and click it. That's what I said.
Vicious Mockery.
Just hit a save.
Yeah, and he rolls 17. So, as you do fun and feelings, he's like, I live in a sewer. Nothing you say to me is gonna hurt me.
Did he say it with all the electronic distortion?
Yes. He has
okay, cool.
Indeed.
He has an 808 that he's talking through.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
True, it's time for me to reset my router. So, do you have a bonus action? I could use a bonus action?
No, I mean, I could use Bardic Inspiration, but at this point, I don't think it's needed.
Okay. Next up is Lobster Bush.
Lobster Bush.
Go, Bush Lobster, go.
Go Bush. Go Bush. Okay, so again, the hallway is only for one person, correct?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of a choke point, but you could probably
Could I run past and leap over?
You can fly.
Or slide underneath them to get behind them?
Make an acrobatics check.
Will that be acrobatics or athletics if he's sliding?
Acrobatics, hold on. It's acrobatics. And make it with advantage, since if you're going to leap over him, you can buffet your wings to gain some height. Awesome. Yeah. You're able to run in, power jump off of Nico's back, and flip over behind him.
Good teamwork, Lobster Bush.
I like that.
Sweet. So with that, so now do I have a free action or no?
That wasn't an action. That was movement. I'm just going to make that movement because you rolled a 20 in there.
So the first one is without vantage and the second one's with vantage?
It rolls for advantage and disadvantage. So if you have disadvantage, you'll take the lower of the rolls. If you have advantage, you will take the higher.
Cool. All right. I guess I'll do my 2 attacks.
Okay, go ahead.
2 attacks.
see. Where?
Pick a good one.
This spear hits. For some reason, it's not rolling damage when it should. So go ahead and roll +4, I think.
Say again. You chopped out for me. Oh, it didn't roll the +4.
Yeah, it didn't roll a damage.
Yeah, copy that and put it in. Put it with a slash.
Yeah, you gotta do
Well,
slash roll d6 plus 4.
But I'm at D8, so do I roll D8 +4 then?
Yeah.
See. Ja. Hui.
Okay, so I get roll again.
All right. Make sure y'all are listening to the chat because Stan's kind of gone mute.
On purpose?
No. He's tired of being Mr. Roboto.
With
Domo
melee?
Arato. It's a
Melee.
Melee attack.
Get those talons out.
Melee.
Pikachu!
Gotcha.
Currently, we just see Zach's butt in the on the
I
field.
gotta roll that twice. And I imagine with the 9, you missed.
So next up would be Nico.
Yes.
So I hit with 1.
The DM is typing.
Stan, try to talk.
If I talk, I sound like a robot.
That was better.
You sound
That wasn't
fine
bad.
just now.
My voice connectivity is literally on the red bars.
Oh.
So let's take a quick 10-minute break. Hate to do it in the middle of
Cliffhanger.
combat. And we'll come back to it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
Go
Be back
reset
at
your router.
10:30.
Everybody take your potty break.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. We will be right back in just a second. So stick with us. We'll finish this combat and continue on with the rest of this chapter of our story.
Yep, I'm here.
We are back. Let's go back to the game.
All right.
So
So
Caleb is still missing.
Caleb's here.
He's
I'm
here.
right here.
Oh,
John, you there?
Everybody's video froze then. Hold on.
I'm here.
Your
Alright,
video
cool.
froze.
Anyway,
don't patronize
it's
me.
Nico's turn.
He's coming.
Whose
to
turn?
Nico.
go. All right, I am going to make this quick and just use my great sword on him.
Nico.
Unfortunately, once again, he just drifts away and backs in. Kind of bobs up and down a little bit away from.
I can't hit him with an 18.
The 18 is with advantage. You didn't have advantage. So if you have advantage, you take the higher of the two numbers. If you have disadvantage, you take the lower of the two numbers. If you don't have disadvantage or advantage, you take the first number that's rolled, which is the 11.
Okay.
Hey, man, you split a Birdman's head in half in the last session.
It's true.
He deserved it too.
Do you have any bonus actions or movement that you wanted to use?
Sure, I'll move back to where I'm not in everybody else's way.
So
Thank
since
you.
you guys are new, hold on. Since you guys are new, you can move around the creature closer to Lobster Bush where it opens up wider without getting an opportunity attack by the creature. But if you move away from his hitbox, he will make an attack against you. Just by the way. If a creature moves away from any of you guys, like Nico or Lobster Bush right now, if the creature tried to move away from you, both of you would get an opportunity to attack it. That's called a reaction. Just so you all know.
Just like XCOM.
Exactly. Maka, it's your turn.
Maka is going to... Let's see. I would like to... Actually, I'm just going to stay there so I don't get in Tree Chaser's way. And I will do another Toll the Dead.
Which requires a wisdom save.
Yeah, sure.
He rolls a natural 1.
Yes.
So
Nice.
the creature stops doing his hovering, bobbing thing, and all of a sudden starts doing a weird shaking, almost like he heard a loud bell go off within his head. I believe Toll the Dead does something else, doesn't it? Or is it just in?
It's necrotic.
It's necrotic damage.
Okay. And at this point, though none of you are familiar with this type of creature, its bobbing and floating seems far more erratic than it was before. Almost like it's having a problem staying afloat. Next up is Tree Chase.
All right, I'll move. Kind of in that. I don't know if that's a.
No, you
good spot or
can't.
not.
Oh, it's. There you go. That'll work.
Right there.
Yeah, the creature's kind of large for its area.
Okay, and then I'll just do a great axe attack.
Okay, I shrunk the character, or the monster, so that you guys can move around a lot easier and see. All right. A 15 does hit, and you deal 11 slashing damage. So as you bring your axe around, you slice through all of its tentacles, kind of like giving it a buzz cut, and then you bring it back up and around and hit it on the bottom side and bring your axe up and grind it through as you pull it out, eviscerating what bowels this monster had as it collapses to the ground and kind of deflates on itself. And as it does, it goes, "Oh no."
Man, a few words.
And it is dead.
Is my javelin okay that I threw?
Yeah, actually, it didn't crack or break or anything when the creature collapsed.
All right, I'm picking that back up then. Who wants to search the body?
I don't want to touch the deflated tire.
Who has the highest investigation?
As, as you guys look at it, you see that Tree Chaser did quite a chunk of damage to it. But it wasn't necessarily carrying anything. It doesn't actually have any clothes. It just appears to be a floating mass of semi-scaly flesh and there were eye stalks, but it doesn't seem to have been carrying anything of any value.
Hey, those tentacles might be worth
It's
something.
unfortunate.
And it's at this point that I was actually going to take a break, because now what I want to do is let you all know that that's enough experience to level you all up to level 2.
Do-do-do.
So we could do one of two things, and I'll let you all decide by casting your vote in Roll20 chat or Discord chat, wherever you guys want to type it.
Let's do
Do you guys want to continue as level 1 and keep adventuring, or do you want to take the time now to level up your characters and have me help you go over those level up options, if there are any?
Is there anyone that would rather get off now?
Yeah, I probably need to get off pretty quickly.
Well,
No, that's what she said on that one.
Yeah.
what's up?
Oh, I thought that was a personal problem you had.
Isn't it that
Well,
for hymns that you can buy? So
I was going to say the next section is a little extensive, which is why I'm giving you the option now. Because if you guys go into this area at level 1, it's an extensive area. It's possible to do it. None of you really used any spells. I think you all used cantrips. And and you didn't use anything that was burned except for one inspiration die. But
Yeah, I think we should level up.
okay, so what I want y'all to do is to go to D&D Beyond, and you will see a drop-down section next to your character's name. It's like a little red arrow right next to your character's name, and you can click on that and go to Manage Levels. And level up your class level that you want to level up. If you want to multi-class, you can do that by hitting Add Another Class at the bottom.
So tell me again where that is. Where the little arrow next to you. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's like a tiny red arrow just to the right of your character's name on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
I mean, if I only have one class, I'm going to be leveling that class up, right?
Yeah, you don't have to level up multiple classes. You can continue leveling up Bard as far as you want to take it, or you can be a Bard / Barbarian, as long as there's like reasonable amounts of storytelling that you could put into why you are also a Bard Barbarian. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do we get an extra slot for spells now?
I believe some of you will, yes. And in the case of Caleb, I believe he actually gets spell slots.
I get a
I get a
special
fighting
power.
style.
Finally get channel divinity.
So if anybody has any questions, now would be the time to ask about leveling up your characters.
Do we get like an attribute points or anything right now?
I think that comes at level 3 or 4.
Okay. And are we doing the manual HP? Like mine went up from 15 to 18, but are we going to do the...
Oh no, we're going to roll for that.
Okay.
So, first off, I need... Hold on, I'm going to go in order here of who I see on D&D Beyond. So Lobster Bush, you're first. And with a monk, I need you to roll a...
Should be a D8.
Page. Yeah, I think so. I just want to get to that page in the book.
So you guys will be excited that my level 2 gives me channel divinity, preserve life.
All right. It is D8 plus your Constitution modifier.
D8 plus what?
Plus your Constitution
con?
modifier? Yeah, which will be 2. So D8 plus 2.
Man, I'm wondering if I should warm my dice up or not.
You got to roll it in Roll20, though.
Roll it here, right? And where everyone can...
Yeah.
Alright, no whammy, no whammy. Come on, 10, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Can't get it. Yeah. 6. That's decent.
It's like half.
So you can click on that same little drop-down arrow and go to Edit Character.
Yep.
And it says...
Manage hit point.
Yeah, manage hit points and change your hit point there. So you'll go from rolled HP 8 to rolled HP 14.
And will we actually have missing health now, or are we just going?
You guys will level up. It'll be like leveling up in a Final Fantasy game where you get all of your stuff back.
Okay.
Because there's 6 of you, I'm messing around with character or monster health and monster abilities, so it may not be balanced going forward. We'll give it a go. Alright, so next up is Maka.
Maka. Crap, where do I roll?
You will need to roll a Give me 1 second. Let me flip to that page. You need to roll a
I think it auto leveled me
D.
on hit
Yeah,
points. Okay.
it shouldn't have. You need to roll a D8 plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay.
Hey Stan,
Yeah.
on D&D Beyond,
Wow.
it's not showing me the second level spells available to me.
You may not have second level spells available. You may just get more spell slots.
Why wouldn't I get a second level spell if I'm second level?
Because spells don't go in a linear way like that. You don't get second level spells at second level. You might get extra spell slots at second level. At third
I
level,
did.
you might get 1 or 2. Oh, you did?
I did get an extra spell slot, but right now it's only giving me the option to filter by level, and the level options are 0 and 1.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
So like max
Same.
is like spell 6 or something like that at level. So it's instead of thinking about getting spells per level, you think about getting spells per.
Per what? You keep getting cut off at the end of your statement.
Sorry, you get it per tier. So let's say there's 6 tiers and they're just chopped up by 20 levels. Let's just say that for instance.
Okay, gotcha.
You do, however, get Song of Rest, which is nice. Let me see your spells.
So you might not get like tier 2 spells until like level 5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like you could add 1 more spell to your known spells. And you can cast some spells at a higher level. So, for instance, if you were to cast a Magic Missile, which casts 3 little force darts at something, it would instead, and you cast that at second level, it wouldn't be 3 force darts, it would be 4. The higher level you do stuff, the more damage or the more resistance or whatever it is you tack on to it. It generally just adds more die to the roll.
I think on certain spells, not all spells.
Yeah, but I was just giving him an example of what he would do if he cast a level 1 spell at level 2.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying.
some spells create higher damage as you go. They kind of scale with you from a low level, and some spells at level 0 that are great, and then as you go up, they just either get replaced or they just suck.
And Caleb, I need you to roll a d10 plus 1.
Hey, Stan, where do I change my hit points?
You'll click on the little. All right, Caleb adds 6 hit points. You'll click on the little down red arrow, and you go to Edit Character.
Okay.
And the very first thing that you'll see at the top under like Home, Race,
Oh.
Abilities, Description, all that is Manage HP. Don't put your modifier in there. Don't put the +1 in there. Just add the die that you rolled. So, for instance, your rolled HP should be
6.
14.
Oh.
And that's all you need to put in there because it takes care of it for you.
Rolled HP.
Yeah. So, Caleb, when you put yours in there, you'll only put 5 in there. Or add 5 onto what's in there for the
Add
rolled
5.
HP.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, next up, Zenobia. I need you to roll a D8 plus your Constitution modifier, which is 3. So D8 plus 3.
Yikes.
All right, so hold on. This is one of those instances I was talking about before. If you guys, in the player handbook, there is a section here, and it says hit points at higher levels. You can roll a d8 plus your modifier, or 5 plus your modifier. In this instance, it's one higher than medium, or the medium, or average, I guess.
Mm.
So you can take the 5 plus your modifier since you rolled the 1. I always let people take their minimum the minimum given by the book rather than make them stick with the just 4. So you could take
So
the
what do I
8.
need to type in my manage hit points section?
8.
5. You add 5 to the current hit points that it shows in there.
So does that go into the rolled HP modifier, or override
Rolled HP. Rolled HP is whatever's in there plus 5 now.
That didn't change anything. It's set at override HP 11 currently, and I changed rolled HP to 5. So I guess I'll just change override HP to 60
I changed it for you.
and roll 20.
In D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Don't mess with Roll20. I'll go through and I'll edit it for you guys. Because after some of you guys try to attack with weapons and it didn't work, it seems like I need to add stuff. So I've got to go back through your character sheets and manage stuff. D&D Beyond is all I want you guys to care about tonight.
Okay.
Sam, I think you get extra spells.
I get Eldritch Invocations, and I already chose which ones I wanted to get.
Well, you also learn one more spell. So go ahead and choose your spell.
Is that under abilities?
It's
When I
under your
chose
class.
When I chose to
So-
rank up, it gave me Eldritch Invocations. I got 2, but it didn't say anything about spell.
So you'll go to your character editor, and then you'll go to the class.
Yeah, so I'm under that. It's character builder, home, race, class, right? So I'm under class.
Yeah. And then you see where it says Warlock. Right under
Yeah.
that it says class features, and then right next to that it says spells. Click on spells, and then underneath that you'll see something that says add spell. Click on the plus there, and you'll see
Gotcha.
cantrips 2, known spells 2 of 3, which means you get to choose one extra spell.
Okay.
Yep. Next up is Tree Chaser. You're a barbarian, which means you roll a d12 plus. Nice. Add 11 to your rolled HP.
You're the tank now.
Next up is who am I missing? I'm missing Zach. Zanvin. So
What's up?
need you to roll. I believe it's a D8, but let me double check. I like the book instead of browsing the web page because I've got like 60 tabs open. Yeah, I need you to roll
Sam,
a
check your
D8.
whispers.
I need you to roll a D8 plus your Constitution modifier, or just roll a D8. I don't know why I'm making you guys roll a modifier now.
I mean, I'm okay with any modifier.
D8 plus your Constitution modifier, which is 1. So D8 plus 1.
Okay.
All right. On your D&D Beyond page, go to your character editor, and where it says class, go to that, manage HP.
All right, hold on,
And-
slow down. Okay, edit character.
And then it says manage HP. Do you see that?
Yep.
Click on it, and then add 5 to the number that's in there currently. So where it says 8, put 13.
Okay, did that.
All right, cool. You're up to 15 hit points now.
Okay, and I'm supposed to pick another spell?
Yep, so on that same page that you're on now where you can see manage HP, do you see the area where it says bar?
Yep.
Just underneath that, you see class features, and next to that, you see spells. Click on spells.
Yep. Okay.
Now, down below all your spells, you see add spells.
Yep.
Click on that, and it'll say known spells, 4 of 5. Now you can pick a new
Correct.
spell. You'll probably
Okay, so
want to
can
pick
I ask
one at
anyone else?
first level.
Can I ask other people for advice?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I'm looking at 2 different spells. One of the spells would let me heal someone else as a bonus action, which could help so that I can do damage or whatever I do on my actual roll, and then use my bonus action to bring someone back to life, or whatever. The other one
Does it actually
is,
heal or bring them back to life?
well, if you were at even if you went to 0 HP, as long as you're healed at least 1 HP before the end of that round, you technically don't die, right?
Here's the way death works in the game. You can truly have a character die one of 2 ways. You get reduced to 0 hit points. You roll. What happens when you get to 0 hit points is you are quote unquote knocked unconscious and you're technically bleeding out. On your next turn, if nobody heals you, you roll a d20. No modifiers, just a d20. If you roll below a 10, so 1 through 9, you have a failed save. If you roll 10 or above, you succeed. If you roll a natural 20, you automatically stabilize. If you roll a natural 1, you bleed out a lot more and you lose 2 saves. If you get hit by something, it's an auto crit and you lose 2 saves. It's pretty much a 3 strikes and you're out kind of thing. If you have 3 failures, you die. The other way to die is if you take twice as much damage in 1 hit as you have HP. So for instance, if you fall from a great height and you take, 31 points of damage, you will die because you have 15 hit points.
Right. So that being said, if we were in a fight and somebody got down to 0 HP and were quote unquote knocked unconscious, if I heal them, can I heal them? Can I heal them at that point? And if they're back up at 1 HP by the end of the round, are they no longer unconscious?
Correct. They are no longer unconscious. They are, however, still laying down on the ground. But that's a completely different thing. So yes, you have saved their life. But you do not bring people back from the dead. Once they are dead, there are very certain spells that you can cast to do it, but this is not one of them.
Okay, cool. So as long as but it being a bonus action and having the ability to even give you 1 HP could keep you from having to start your death rolls.
Correct.
Okay. So anyway, that was one of the spells I was looking at. The other one, it says that it may not be as useful later, but it basically puts a target to sleep. But it says it's OP at the beginning, but it loses its usability later in the game. So I just wanted advice.
So with the
What is
bar,
it?
The heal.
can you
What
switch
if-
your spells out, or are you stuck with your spells?
You can switch them out. What's the second one again?
The second one was to put somebody to sleep.
Is it?
All I heard was to put somebody.
Put someone to sleep. Said this spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points.
So that doesn't affect allies, correct?
It doesn't say that it does.
Because you get to.
Well,
And
it's creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range, and my range on this one is 90 feet. So, I can choose a point 90. Considered creatures.
Everything that is living is considered a creature.
Okay. Yeah, so it starts by affecting the one with lowest. I assume that you have to reach you have to reach a certain level of points to affect everyone.
So what happens is you'll roll 5d8, and let's say when you roll that, you get 30. So you find the creature with the let's see here, blah blah blah. You find the creature with the lowest hit points. Let's say that one has 3 hit points. That one is now asleep. The next creature has 30 hit points. You can't put it to sleep because you've already used 3 of those 30 that you rolled, leaving you with only 27 while it has 30. But if you keep going, like if you hit a bunch of creatures that have very few hit points, then almost all those creatures could go to sleep. They have to save the throw,
Right.
though. If you hit your ally with it, and he takes the full brunt of it because he's the lowest health person there, because I'm never going to tell you how much health a creature has, you're never going to know, then you could put your ally to sleep not knowing that, and it would be an auto crit. So just keep that in mind too.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know. I mean, putting things to sleep is pretty advantage over 1 hit point, but
It's not 1 hit point that it'll be giving you. It's healing word, I'm thinking.
yeah, healing word was the one I was looking at.
Healing word, he gets to roll 1d4 plus his spellcasting modifier. For him, I think that's like +3 or +4.
Yeah, that heal seems pretty good.
I kind of agree because if nothing else, I can save at least one person if somebody
Your
goes.
spellcasting modifier is +4. So you
So
can
I'll
roll
at least do
d4
4?
+4. You will do at minimum 5 hit points of healing. At minimum. At maximum, you will do 8.
That's pretty good.
Okay. So you think I should go with that then?
And if I get taken out, we need. I think Caleb's got a heal, and then you've got a heal. So, or if
Yeah.
I use up my spell heal.
Okay, so we
Yeah,
should go with that.
I have a heal, and then I was thinking about putting another one on there too.
I mean, because as we go up, the sleeping spell is going to get worse and worse.
is his spells where he can only choose because he found or gained that knowledge, or is it he has both of them and he can just interchange them at will?
I believe
Or
he has
interchange them at long rest. So,
I believe he has spells that he could take a long rest, but he has not reached the point where he has maximized the number of spells to where he has to choose yet. Like he doesn't have to pick which spells he's taking with him right now.
Yeah, I haven't.
nice. Okay, so then yeah, so you get both spells. So just put the healing one on for now, and if we need sleep, I guess, because we know we're going into an encounter, you can always change it.
Well, I can only learn one right now because I've already got 5 learned, and this will be my 6th one learned. So I can only learn one of these 2. Maybe when we level up again, then I might get another spell slot to open up.
Gotcha.
But,
What else he's talking about, Zach, is at higher levels, you'll know a shit ton of spells, but you'll have what's called prepared spells, which lets you only take so many into any given day with you. Like you'll have to declare to me, hey, I want to take Fairy Fire, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, Thunder Wave, Sleep, and 2 other spells. And the rest you have to like sit there and use the components and take the time to cast.
right.
Which is why I keep asking about magical rings, because you can get spell ring.
You can. Magic items, by the way, are like ungodly expensive because they're super fucking rare.
I'm beginning to notice this.
So you mean we couldn't get him at level 1? Come on.
I mean,
I
you're
want
only
Ring of
level 1.
Evasion.
I put a picture in Discord to show how to
Don't you play Skyrim
make
with
it so it
mods?
auto
Jeez.
rolls. Make it so it auto rolls when you click on your weapon.
Okay.
Ah,
I
nice.
learned my spell now.
Thank you, Stephen.
Yep.
All right. Anybody else have any questions? I think maybe Caleb has spells that he.
Yeah, I think it says I have two slots, I think.
Okay. Did you hear how to look for spells?
Yeah, I found the ones that I can get for level 1, first level. Under Paladin, I was going to choose Cure Wounds and Divine Favor.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, Caleb, uh, since you're using your greatsword a lot, I would highly suggest the second you see that you're able to pick up a smite, you grab that.
Okay.
Essentially, when
Level 2.
you hit, yeah, when you hit something, I think it's at third level you can get smite. But essentially, when you hit something with your sword, you deal the damage with your sword, and then you deal some holy damage on top of it as a bonus action.
Nice.
So, yeah. And as somebody who thing in the world to be like, yeah, I smite it. Oh, as a bonus action, I smite it again.
Oh, nice. Oh, that'll work for now.
Hey Stan, so how do I add my Eldritch invocations into D&D for it to automatically roll?
Into Roll20.
Yep, that's what I meant. It's not what I said, but it's what I meant.
All right, so if you guys want to add your spells into Roll20,
Well, so it's not a spell. It's basically like bonuses on spells that I use, right? So that's what I'm trying to figure out how to add it into Roll20. Or if you're just going to take care of it, I mean, that's fine.
let me see here.
Yeah, if you're planning on updating all our Roll20 stuff, I wasn't gonna bother with it.
I was planning on it because I've got to go through and fix things that aren't working as intended. But at the same time, I'm also acting as like a maybe they might mess something up. So not that I think you guys are like stupid or anything. It's just that the interface is weird sometimes. Like, and yeah, it's weird sometimes. So if you want to try it, you can. Let's see here. Where's your invocations as features and traits?
Well, I think
Uh,
mine and Tree is probably going to be the easy. It's just hit points.
Yeah. Well, you guys also get extra things. Like I think Tree has danger sense now.
Yeah, I do.
in D&D Beyond, mine are under class.
Yeah, yours under features and class features specifically. So for yours, Eldritch Invocations, you learn from knowledge that you.
Yeah, I gain Kai and 10 movement speed.
Yeah, Sam. So let's see here. Let me go to your character sheet. And then under spells, so for Eldritch Blast, open that up. If you hover to the right of your spell, you'll see like a little cog.
Okay, yeah, I see you moving stuff around right now.
Okay, yeah. So under all this shit, it will say force and then blah 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 blah. Saving throw none effect.
Would it go under
Half damage.
damage 2 as a just put my charisma modifier in under damage 2, so it'd be like plus whatever my charisma modifier.
No, because for this one for Eldritch Blast, all it does is it pushes something 10 feet away. So
Except for agonizing blast, prerequisite is Eldritch Blast cantrip. When you cast Eldritch Blast, add your charisma modifier to the damage it deals.
that's why I was gonna do it, because it breaks down into like 3 different blasts.
All right, guys, I gotta hop off.
All right, see you later, Caleb.
See
All right, man,
Yeah.
take it easy.
But yeah, you see how like convoluted it gets in there. Let's see.
Yeah, but it
here.
looks like it just adds my charisma modifier to the damage, right? So if I hit, then I do the 1d10 damage plus my charisma modifier, correct?
Yeah, but that's for the other spell, not for Eldritch Blast itself. Eldritch Blast is
It is.
basic.
It is for Eldritch Blast. When you cast Eldritch Blast, add your charisma modifier to the damage it deals on a hit.
Huh. Show enough. There, I added 4 damage.
Cool.
And then includes spell description. So we could say deals 1d10 plus.
All right, I added my abilities to Roll20.
Thank you. All right, Sam, I added it in the flavor text, so now when you cast it.
Yeah, I see it on there. That looks good. That's exactly what it's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, so now it's in the flavor, so it says target is knocked back 10 feet at the end of the paragraph before it says at higher levels.
So the way that it's on there now, when you click that, right? So when it says 6 force right there, is that what the actual damage roll would be?
Yeah, so if you
If it
hover
hits.
over that, if you hover over that 6, you'll see rolling 1d10 plus 4. The
Okay,
2
yeah, I
in
see that.
parentheses is the number that was rolled plus 4. And it's
All
like
right,
that
cool.
for all numbers shown rolled. So if you hover over the damage roll, the hit roll, to see if you hit, you'll see d20 plus 4, and then it'll show you 14 plus 4 plus 2 for your charisma and your proficiency.
Nice.
What does it
I
mean
changed-
now when
I changed that setting that Steven was showing over there, so I guess that's why it shows the force damage at the end of the that text, right?
Yeah, I probably didn't add that. I was doing all of y'all's character sheets and then discovered things
worries.
halfway through doing some of your character sheets and went back and redid what I couldn't remember. And somebody else was asking something. Who was that?
so at the I'm level 2 now, and it says, or on level 2 it says my hit dice is now 2d12. What does that mean exactly?
So when you guys take a short rest, you don't have to just sit around and do nothing. You could say, I want to use hit dice, and you can roll your d12, and you have 2 of those, and you can use those to heal yourself during a short rest. They do not you only regenerate half of what you use during a long rest. So if you use both of them, it'll take you 2 nights to get both back,
Okay.
or 2 long rests to get both back, rather.
Okay.
And you can use as many hit dice as you want to use in a short rest. So you guys go pretty deep into the next section and you're feeling a little woozy. You guys say, hey, we should take a short rest. You start to sit down and you're like, wow, I rolled a 1 on my first hit die. That sucks. So you roll your second one and you get like a 10. You're like, okay, that's better. Well, you rolled both of them. But if you roll it like a 12 on your first one, then you may not have to use your second one.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
And then Zach got an ability called Song of Rest at level 2, I believe, for being a bard, where he can. It's given like he sings a song or hums something while you guys are resting, and you guys get additional healing on top of that. I believe it's a D6.
Yeah,
Sing
1d6.
song about the Heartland.
That's
Sing
awesome.
song about my life.
And Zach will roll that 1d6 to see what everybody gets. So even if it's 1 hit point, that's technically 6 hit points given for everybody in total.
Yeah, that'll be really
Nice.
useful.
Do when we're doing short rest, does everyone roll to see what HP they regain from that short rest?
That's what I was saying about the hit dice. So you have those hit dice. When you take a short rest, you will cast your Song of Healing. And then if people are really low on health and the Song of Healing doesn't work and you guys don't want to use healing potions or healing spells, they can use their hit dice and see if they naturally recover some of their own health. Health in this game isn't just about like, oh, hey, I took damage, so my health has gone down. It's used as like, you've run out of breath or something like that too. So your health can go down based on things like fatigue or exhaustion and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm gonna need a third monitor for my character sheet.
I have
You
3
should.
monitors, and it's very helpful.
Thanks for offering one to me.
I could tell you that having 3 monitors is amazing. I have Discord pulled up on one so I could see if you guys want to chat about something outside of it being on stream. And then I have Roll20 up on the middle monitor. All of your characters available to me on D&D Beyond on the left-hand screen. And then I have like 5 tabs open with each of your characters on Roll20. So by the way, on Roll20, if you go to your character sheets and you click on one, or you click on your character sheet, at the top left you'll see 2 like little squares next overlaying. If you click on that, it puts it in window mode, and you can move it outside of the Roll20 window.
Yeah, that's how I've had it the whole time.
Yeah, I'm doing that also. That's where it's on my second monitor now.
Yeah, I maximize each one of those and put it on my left-hand monitor where your character sheets are, and then I have it like if your character comes up, I have it halved and halved as often as I can switch both at the same time, so that I can see your Roll20 compared to your D&D Beyond and be sure that any information that I'm giving you is correct or anything that I tell you to roll is correct.
My pop-out's not working.
Did you try dragging it over?
Well, no, I mean, like, I open it up, I click the little double square thing, and it opens up a window. However, the window is completely blank.
Do you have an ad block on or like something stopping you from opening a new window?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I might have
Not that
to
I know of.
turn my 4th monitor on my projector and use 4 monitors for this.
You're so stupid.
That sounds like jealousy to me.
I mean, if I wasn't playing on my TV, I would have 3 monitors, but,
So another thing, guys, is if you have any questions outside of the game and you want them answered, I am active on a bunch of Discords, so I have it on my phone and I'll see messages here in the chat on Discord. If you are unfamiliar with Discord, you could type @Stan and it will direct a message at me that I will get on my phone, and you can ask me a question for.
Good news, I already have Discord on my phone.
Like that. You see how my name pops up blue? That means it like it pinged me specifically, and you could do that to other people in the channel as well. But if you do it to me with any of your D&D questions, then I could get back to you and answer as quickly as is reasonable for me to answer. So, if you guys do end up having any questions about your characters or the game in general, feel free to ask me at any time. Just know that I may get you your answer like an hour later or instantly. It could be anything.
Not accept.
Perfectly acceptable. Sam, would you have me working, or would you have me answering questions about D&D while I should be working?
Okay, fair enough. I want you to get your shit done.
D&D.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't work back in business, whatever, business systems where we can have like 8-hour
Yeah,
breaks and
right.
call it a day. Just
Hey, hold
chill
on.
in our
You're talking-
cubicle.
You're
They're
talking about
called
the-
developmental, so we can think about what we're doing.
I was being facetious.
Only a little bit, right?
Yeah, just a bit. There was a little bit of bitterness creeping up into my voice there. Anyway, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me on Discord and I get back to you. And then if you all need something changed, just let me know. Or even if you start to get tired of your characters, which by the way, I wouldn't say get rid of them yet. I would say wait and keep playing at least through the third level. And then if you really don't like your character, after you get to choose like a discipline and really start to get the feel for a character, let me know and we could talk about what to do about that.
Let
So
us
far,
go
I'm
on for
enjoying my
experience,
character.
Murder. We just murder him.
Yeah, we want the experience.
Are we still on stream, Jacob?
Yes, but I can cut it off since we're dropping off like flies.
Yar.
All right, let me switch it. Hold up. All right, everybody, we're shutting this off. Thanks for joining us in session 2. See you next time.
Peace out.